New day, new day, new day. All right, here we go at Battleground 2015. New Day uses their number one contenders, I guess you can say, rematch spot from losing the championships at Money in the Bank. Of course, last month we saw Titus O'Neil and Darren Young emerge from the pack of tag teams. They won a three-way on Monday Night Raw to become the number one contenders. In that match, they beat the Ascension and the Lucha Dragons. I know. The tag team division is looking pretty weak, and if it wasn't for the New Day, with Kofi Kingston, Biggie Langston, and Xavier Woods, and how great this team has gotten over since, switching to being heels, I don't really know what is going down. But of course, the story was at Money in the Bank, the New Day was able to be sort of pulled apart and separated. Kofi Kingston was inserted into the Money in the Bank ladder match, which meant that Titus O'Neil and Darren Young were going to know who they were going up against, because Biggie Langston and Xavier Woods were left to put the titles on the line, so they were able to study up and get the better of the New Day, winning the tag team championships. Of course, this was the first time, but if you go back in the history of the primetime players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, really over at SummerSlam a few years ago. I really thought they were going to win the tag team gold. Honestly, in my opinion, that's what should have happened. Some people say that WWE is giving the push to Titus O'Neil because he, shined a good light on the company by winning the contest to become the world's greatest dad. Of course, Darren Young was able to take the tag team gold and get a lot of good publicity with it as well. But it is time to take that gold and give it back to the New Day, because as I said earlier, they are the best thing going in the tag team division. Even though the last few shows, the New Day was able to get, they weren't able to get the upper hand in what was going on. On Monday, basically the primetime players and Mark Henry were able to get the better of them. But I just love the New Day. I really think that they're going to take the gold. There's really no reason to do it. I wish there was a way that they would be able to get into the pocket of the Authority, yet once again, like Kane, let them go into the Elimination Chamber with a 3 on everybody else advantage instead of being able to pick 2 of them to go into their pod. All 3 of them were smashed into the one for comedy purposes, but then once they were released, there's 3 of them, and they're probably beating up 1 or 2 people because in the chamber, everybody else went through a hellacious beatdown. But the New Day needs their gold back. In my guess, it's going to be Biggie Langston and Kofi Kingston going up against Titus O'Neil and Darren Young with Xavier Woods cheering them on from the outside. And I see a big win coming for the New Day.